Let's be honest, the cryptocurrency market can feel like a high-stake journey, whether you either have to make it or you absolutely waste all your time and lose all your money. So whatever you guys are buying is so important, because you can go out there and you buy the wrong coin, you get absolutely wrecked, and you buy the right coin, you see some idiot, some little kid just buy one little shiny new coin and he makes all the money while you thought you're buying strong coins and you do absolutely no damage. So in this video, I want to talk about what I'm buying and what not to buy, and if I potentially dumped anything on this recent crash. But moreover than that, how do you build a good portfolio for this 2025 bull run? So here's what we know so far. Holding good coins and bad coins in a volatile landscape of obviously cryptocurrency, this is so crucial, as digital assets can really define success in this game. Obviously, you choose a bad horse, you don't win. You choose a good horse, you win. But the good thing about cryptocurrency, and we'll go over this as we're going forward, you don't have to make every bet right. I've made 4 bets completely wrong, but I'm still up massively since 2022 and 2023, hundreds of thousands of dollars, but 4 bets have not paid off so far. Now, understanding the potential of each coin is so important, because you need to understand technology, market trends, and community is a big one, especially if you're investing in meme coins. If there's no community in these meme coins you guys are maybe dabbling thousands of dollars at, you are literally just flushing your money down the drain. So it's so valuable in cryptocurrency, especially as we can make the bull run, because this is either where you make a fuck ton of money or you do absolutely no damage, and more importantly, you waste so much time. So focus over quality over quantity is so important. You don't want to be one of those guys that has a meme coin portfolio or a AI portfolio of 50, 60 coins with $1,000, $10,000. It's not going to happen. So resilient portfolio is obviously good, because when we go down, like we're going down literally yesterday, at the time of recording, it's very important, because it can make you very emotional. If your meme coin or AI coin is down 80% and it happens, just check the market in one day, that is not good. That can just keep those long-term growth opportunities. It's so hard to play catch up if your coin goes down 50, 60, 70%. Because if a coin goes down 50%, it has to go up 100% just for you to break even. Do you understand? It has to go up double. Not good. So a simple guide before we get into coins on how to build a good portfolio. It's very easy. So what you want to do is understand what type of investor you are. Chances are you're a hodler investor. Maybe you like to go and get some yield like we do in DeFi, portfolios, etc. Maybe just hodler. So experience is very important. Financial goals. Are you a hodler? Are you a trader? Are you a combination with a hybrid option? And this helps you tailor your investment strategy massively, right? Because you'll make money if you're a big player, hundreds of thousands of dollars on just Bitcoin, Ethereum. Just go and hodl, you'll be fine. But choosing an investment strategy include DCA. Simply, you buy every week, every day, or every month. You DCA on the way up, you DCA on the way down, and you get an average cost base. Micro investing is very similar to DCA, but you do smaller amounts. Value investing is you focus on undervalued projects with potential. Again, this can also or always be under the DCA category. Growth investing, target projects with future potential. That's what we like to do. And in technical analysis is where you basically trade. You can either trade on hourly, you can trade on daily, you can trade on 4 hourly, you can even trade in a minute if you want to feel really degen, and then you go into leverage and stuff like that. I wouldn't recommend you guys do that, especially if you're just here to make money and sit and get your money from your job. Wouldn't recommend it. But again, hodl, just buy and hold for long-term gains. It's not even long-term, 2025. That's what we're expecting. So selecting your cryptocurrencies, it's so important. So important. So common coins, I wouldn't recommend these, especially if you're a small investor, but if you want to get started, pick up a couple $100 of Bitcoin, start the DCA, then you go to Ethereum. That's usually what typically people do. And then you might go under DeFi, metaverse tokens, Web3, protocols, memes, etc. What you can also do is you can track your portfolio, and the conclusion really is how you build a portfolio is over the long term, 3-6 months if you're starting right now, you'll realize how much damage you have done. If you do $100, $200, $300, $400 every single week, you'll realize even if the markets do nothing in 6 months, still got time in the bull market to crush it. But when the market starts pumping, man, you'll make so much more money. So again, understand different assets and resources you can do. So let's talk about stuff that hasn't worked for me so far. And let's be honest, by the way, I'm still holding these coins, but I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Nobody else will be honest with you as I try and be in this game of YouTube. I show you coins that I don't make money on, that I've lost money on. And again, it's lost money on paper because I haven't sold. But chances are, if you build a portfolio of 5 to 10 assets, maybe 2, if you started 3 or 4 months ago, there might be a break even, or maybe 4 or 5 might be in the red. And that's completely okay, because you understand what you're here for. But the problem I have is if you just go all in on one coin and that coin doesn't perform, It might very well do, but you might sell before it really starts to perform. And you have to be okay. You can't win them all. So let's just talk about coins for me. Gala Games. If you look at the last year to date, you're down 24%. I read this up massively and I made a fucking shit ton of money on Gala Games in the previous run. I decided to come back in and it hasn't paid off so far. If you look at the weekly on Gala Games, you had massive pumps in 2023, okay? There was big green candles, there was holders talk, and then obviously, if you know the conclusion of this, they started to sue each other. And when that happens, a lot of investors, especially in a smallish market cap, I say smallish, you know, it's $500 million right now, so it's not that small, but it's still relatively small compared to other coins, like your Ethereums, etc. And then all these gains got completely wrecked, and you're back at square one. But I'm still a holder, I'm still a believer, but again, some of my losses on paper, understand the game. HBAR, right? A year ago, you did nothing. And again, nobody will tell you this. All these other guys, the big guys as well, they don't talk about these coins anymore because, you know, they don't get views or they don't like to talk about their losses. HBAR, down massively on HBAR. Going to be 100% honest. Again, HBAR showed significant strength, just like Gala Games did, around about the same time a little bit later. Started to pump up 250x or 250%. And then what happened is your gains was completely wiped out. Okay? So again, to get back to the dibble, you need to do another 250% or 200% just to get back. HBAR, still holding it, still a believer in it. We'll see where that one goes. Quant, another one. Again, down 37% in a year. How much gains have we missed by just buying Quant? It sucks. I'm still a believer. I'm still a believer in technology. Like, Brett is more valuable, and I'm a holder of Brett, as you guys know. Brett is more valuable at the current time of recording than Quant. It's fucking crazy, but no, that's just the game. Now, Quant is just taking a massive sell-off, again, like the other coins we just mentioned. And Illumium, top gaming coin, I believe, but in last year, not as down as much, but you're down 10%. Same kind of game here. It's funny how these coins all follow. You might look at other coins. Maybe you're an XRP holder. You get the same story. I think XRP is pretty much break even. Yeah, 5%. Minus 5%, that is. And that is not good because in the last year, there are so many coins that have literally went up so much, and just by being 100% in on one coin, it does you so much damage. But I want to tell you, it's okay because you still have time. And there's many other examples I can give you. And again, it's okay. So narratives I like to look at. If you look at the last bull run, payments, metaverse, decentralized mana, sandbox, Axie Infinity under gaming coins, and even meme coins were so prominent, right? And what we can do is we can learn from this. Because as we prepare for another bull run, what I've noticed now is AI and deepen, and believe it or not, memes are getting traction, right? That's the reason why I invested a lot of money in Brett. AI technology is advancing rapidly, and what I've realized as well is Elon Musk's announcement that Tesla will invest $10 billion in AI. You've got stocks like Nvidia, okay, leading the way in the stock market. So you could look at coins like Render, etc. And this just really highlights the potential because money will eventually flow over to cryptocurrency, right? So again, the AI market is currently worth less than 23 billion. That's with all the cryptocurrency coins. And I think this is very bullish. This could be a great time to pick up some AI coins, in my opinion. If you look at AI and Deepen, which is pretty much Render, I'm not telling you guys to buy Render, but you know, it might be a good time to buy if you haven't built up a position. And this could be a driving force in the crypto bull run. Now remember, more other narratives will run. And what I would ask yourself, and what I ask myself every single day, or every single week when I'm looking at my portfolio, what are you trying to do realistically? Are you trying to build $1 million portfolio off $10,000? That is hard. You're not going to be able to invest in Bitcoin. You're not going to be able to touch Ethereum. You're not going to be able to touch most, in my opinion, top AI coins. But if you want to get that $1 million, what you have to do is you have to get in and out of some meme coins, some lower market caps, and that can be risky, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So what I would ask yourself is to set realistic goals. I hate that word because we have to be honest, and cryptocurrency doesn't have to be real. A 10x in cryptocurrency is fucking seen as realistic, but that's crazy in the stock market. That's crazy in real estate, right? You can do that. So you can turn 10k to 100k. Okay, you can theoretically, I guess, quit your job, but I wouldn't really. It's not really going to do you that well. But you can come back in the next bull run, and maybe you have 60 or 70k of that. Maybe you spent some of it. And then you can, you know, build yourself a 500k, and then you can build yourself $1 million portfolio because you know the game by then. So I always ask myself, with my portfolio, what am I trying to do realistically? And I've got my feet in pretty much everything. I'm in memes. I've got a lot of coins underneath the Solana ecosystem with Solana itself because Solana will do well in my opinion. And then we looked at AI, so we could look at, you know, Render, the graphics, etc. And then we can look at gaming, right? Again, one of the biggest coins I talked about, Illumium. It's not paying off so well, but I still believe it will. And then you could also look at real-world assets, DeFi, etc. And once you start having multiple coins in each sector, if you want, you realize by 2025, you've got a great portfolio to kill. And the lesson is, some of the coins probably won't do well. You're not going to pick everything great, so don't give yourself hard feelings about that. It's absolutely okay. But theoretically, 7 out of 10 coins, let's just say, they will do well. And they'll pay for the losses that you make. So that is the biggest lesson I can give you. You can't be 100% right. You build a portfolio and you just do your best. You do your best right now at your job. You do your best right now, whatever you're doing for money, and you flood that back in the market. You don't tire and time the market unless you're a trader. But we're not traders on this channel most of the time. We do a little bit flutter now and then, but we're the DCA mentality. We combine this with DeFi liquidity pools to get, more income if you want. And that's all we can do by 2025. You get out the market when things are overpriced and you come and do it again. That's it, brother. Peace.